Alright, here we are in Tennessee at Edgar State Park. So let's recap real quick. After my entire exhaust system broke off on the way down from the top of the mountain in the Smoky Mountains, I met a gentleman who told me about the elk. The elk further down about 100 miles out at a state park. Got stuck in tons of traffic from the solar eclipse, and then lo and behold, I ended up pulling off the side up this winding road heading into this campground and got woken up by some pretty aggro redneck kid. Said, "You need to get out, private property, you need to get out now." It's like a grassy spot with no buildings. He was clearly bored. After that, I went down into the campgrounds, and you're supposed to register online or by phone call only. Everything was booked, and I think it was 20 bucks a night. But I didn't want to stay in an area in my car that was surrounded on 10 feet either side by other people. Not my style with a Volvo. Maybe in a tent or with some friends. So I kept driving through, and I've been driving all day today. And I ended up deciding just to go to Boulder, Colorado. So we're not in Boulder yet, not even close. But I did get to Tennessee. And it's a pretty nice spot here. It's beautiful. It's extraordinarily thick mud down there. It's hard to get out there to swim. And all the camp spots are terraced off decks, which I thought was really strange. Kind of like you're just hanging in the air. And the other ones where you can't bring your vehicle in is just basically wet mud with lots of picnic benches around. It's kind of strange. It's a huge park here, and it's empty. It is empty. Honestly, I like the spot better at the boat ramp here. So it's 30 bucks a night here. I'm just gonna keep the Volvo at the boat ramp and try and get rested up. I am fucking exhausted from trying to find a place and getting woken up and just driving all day the last few days. So I'll let you know how that goes. Alright, here is the luxurious dinner tonight. Rosemary olive oil crackers. Jeez, if I can figure this thing out here. Carrots, grape tomatoes, red pepper hummus, and the best part, anchovies. Here's this little, I don't know if you can see it with this light, not really, but we're on this little wooden pagoda thing, and I'm in the back of the Volvo here, getting ready to pass out. Hey everybody. Well, shit. Yesterday, I just made it just west of St. Louis, Missouri, and I saw on the map Klondike Park. Looked beautiful. I didn't get there till later, around I don't think I got there till about 11 o'clock midnight actually. I was hoping the park would be open, or at least the gates wouldn't be closed, and they weren't closed. However, I was not ninja enough, and instead of staying put in a place I thought suitable in the Volvo, I ended up driving around the park and attracting police. So as soon as I started to set up, he basically kicked me out, and had no recommendations on where to go, of course. Which is ironic, there's so much land in this country, but everybody wants you to pay for it. Nobody wants to share. I ended up driving a little closer back towards the interstate to the 64, and I ended up just parking next to the side of this astrology park, and there's a dog park here too. I'm just off to the side of the lake now, finishing up my workout, and went for a nice little hike in the morning. I'm definitely due to get back on though. I checked on the mushrooms. They are still in my car. 2-3 days later. Surprisingly, the mushrooms still look good. They're a little dry on the edges. I'm gonna pick up a little Coleman stove tonight at Walmart or wherever, and get some more eggs. I've had some eggs sitting in there the last few days too, and there's no way I'm eating 3-day incubated roof rack eggs. So I'm gonna try and make it. I'm driving through Kansas and Nebraska today. There's nothing out there. I saw basically this Perk Tub rest stop that has picnic tables, and it even has a hiking trail and a creek running through it. So I'm gonna try and make it there, camp out tonight. It's only 6 hours away. So I'll get back to you then, and I'll let you know how those mushrooms are. Well, I haven't done a video driving yet, and for the record, I am really against texting and driving, or really doing anything on your phone while you're driving. But I reckon this is the safest place to do it. Going through Kansas, coming into Colorado is about, 700 miles of straight road. But I mostly wanted to show you the inside of the Volvo. I don't think you've been in here, at least during the day, yet, up front. The mushrooms last night, they ended up being too dry. I did get a few bites that were tender enough, and I almost forgot that you have to braise them too. So I cooked them in some olive oil. I got a little camper stove and just pulled over to a rest stop last night. But after you put the olive oil in the pan and get it hot and cook them a bit, you need to put some water in there so they steam. They need to be fully cooked. Otherwise, they taste acidic, and you need to transform that into the nice chickeny, woodsy taste that they want to be. So like I said, I did get a few bites out of it. Unfortunately, I waited too long to cook them. Now I have my camper stove. I also made some actual chicken last night. I just went to the grocery store and got some pre-seasoned chicken and had a nice hot meal. That wasn't roadside fried food, so I'm feeling pretty good today. Got some meditation in at the rest stop and watched the cows come in and watched them watch me. I've got about 500 miles to go to Boulder, and I don't know, here we are. Oh, there's this little guy. While I was in the Smoky Mountains, I stopped at a waterfall sign, basically, pull-off spot. During all the traffic, there was so much traffic after the eclipse. But I had parked and gone down a few stairs and met Anthony and, it sounds really bad, Anthony's friend. But Anthony's friend, I don't know if that's a cop behind me or not. I don't think so though. Anthony's friend ended up giving me this sweet little gesture of that car was creeping me out. Crown Vic rolling by. Clearly not a cop car though. But his friend gave me this little agate piece wrapped in can see that, wrapped in silver. He said it was for protection, so great. Give me protection. Never have enough of that. What else do I have up here? Got my beard oil. Buffalo Gal Organics. It smells great. Keeps my skin underneath my beard moisturized and smell good, feel good. Got my knife, my Leatherman wallet. Got Wilfred up there, the rat. He's keeping me safe too. Now basically, I've got my bed behind me here. I don't know if you can see any of that. And I've got my cooler and snacks in here. And I've got some cooked chicken in the roof rack right now. So there you have it.